Hello and welcome to Tastebuds. I'm Terry Baez. I'm a food critic on the Central Coast. Each week, I share my dining experiences with a partner who I call my taste bud. Now I'm sharing my rarest Epicurean delights with you. My culinary tourism has taken me to some wonderful restaurants, both big and small. Join us while my buds and I taste the world. Consistency, romance, culinary delights, and perfect service. It's always so good to go home to Rosa's Ristorante Italiano. This restaurant is an elite keepsake of the Central Coast. The staff is phenomenal, so well trained they complement your choice to dine here. Rosa's is tucked away at the entrance of Price Street in Pismo Beach, but is a go-to spot when you want to impress visiting guests or business acquaintances. Headed by Chef Doug McMillan, Rosa's combines the best of old and new world cooking to create a wonderful, full-flavored, and astoundingly good menu.
Hi, Terry. How are you?
Good. My favorite chef. Don't tell the other chefs.
I won't.
Because you're my favorite.
I've got a place for you right here. Yay! There you are.
Thank you, Chef. A gentleman
welcome.
and the best chef.
Oh, thank you.
So we're very, very excited to be here tonight. Although I'm here a lot, I have all my celebratory meals here. I have my tuna carpaccio at least once a week. And so how long have you been in this location?
We've been here since 1988.
September 2nd.
Yeah.
And we is you, your mom, and your dad?
My dad, correct. We opened
Nice.
this, so was that 27 years ago? And we've been bringing families together ever since.
And it's important that families come together and eat together.
Absolutely.
And this is a place where I brought my grandson. He was 4 weeks old. This was his first meal was here.
Yay!
And now he's a full-on foodie at 4.
Good.
He likes your bread in Italian butter at 4. All that garlic, yeah.
Yeah, we forgot about the bread.
The bread. Tell us about your bread.
Bread is made all day, and it's one of the crowd favorites. It's nice and warm, and there's no secrets about it. It's very simple white bread, and it just comes out. It's cooked all day long.
I come in and I'll just get a loaf of bread and the Italian butter and take that to the beach, and that's a meal. What's in the Italian butter?
The Italian butter is garlic, balsamic, and extra virgin olive oil.
And Parmesan cheese.
And Parmesan cheese.
Fantastic. Okay, so your mom's from Southern Italy,
She's from,
and you were trained in Northern Italy.
That is correct.
So we have a little bit of...
We're known to be a regional Italian cuisine restaurant, so we're regionally stable. In other words, we can make anything from Northern Italian the cuisine to Southern. So.
But your dad was from Boston, so what do you have representing Boston here?
You know
the
how many
steaks?
Italians in Boston? Are you kidding me? North Boston, North End, it's like Little Italy. So,
Little Italy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm excited. Go on back.
Okay.
Prepare for me.
Yeah,
I'm
will.
so bossy.
All right.
All
That's
right.
Bye. Okay, so the scallops I told you about that we're going to be making today, these are jumbo diver scallop, and on the scallop, you always want to remember most scallops, like a jumbo scallop, will come with something called a foot, which you want to take and you want to discard. You want to throw that away because that will be tough to the taste. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it with prosciutto, and we're going to fill it with a pine nut Parmesan pesto. So let's go ahead and make that pine nut Parmesan pesto now. We've got some pine nuts, roasted pine nuts. We've got some Parmesan cheese. We're going to blend that up really quick. Okay, we're all set. Pesto in Italian just means blend, so it's a blend of whatever you would like it to be. And let's go ahead and get some slices of prosciutto here. Okay. Prosciutto, you always want to make sure when you slice prosciutto it's paper thin. Okay, so we're going to lace our prosciutto with some of the pine nut Parmesan pesto here. And then, of course, I like to use a little bit of basil. Basil's really savory. It's going to go nicely with the salt. So it's all about marrying herbs together. And let's go ahead and use a little bit of the fontina cheese. I'm going to lace that with a little fontina cheese. And then all we're going to do is take our jumbo scallop and we're going to roll it. Okay. And there we go. Prosciutto wrapped jumbo scallop.
Oh my goodness, look at that. Now, these are special scallops, right?
Special scallops.
And they are from Captain Fred?
No, Captain Federico's ship. And he has these special divers that go out and that's why they're called diver scallops, because they go out and the diver has to retrieve the scallop.
Perfect. And now you're going to cook them up for us?
Yep, we're going to saute them right over here. So I've got a little bit of oil in the pan. We're going to take our scallop, and we're going to season our scallop. A little salt and pepper. And we're going to go ahead and sear that off.
Now, the secret to scallops is cooking them the right amount of time, correct?
Correct. You can overcook a scallop. You can undercook a scallop.
Right. So what's the secret number? Because I can't get it right at my house.
Well, you don't want to go too far to the right. You don't want to go too far to the left.
There's no number.
You just have to feel.
Give me a number?
You just have to feel the scallop. You just have to feel it and know. So
what am I looking for in the feel?
A little bit of cushion.
Okay. So what's your favorite thing to eat?
Oh gosh, ossobuco, Milanese. I like everything we serve.
You like everything you serve?
I wouldn't serve it if I didn't think it was good quality. We go down the menu and we say, how can we make this better? You know, one of our most popular items, I think, is the pasta alla California, the eggplant parmesan, chicken marsala, penne bolognese.
And a lot of people love your steak here.
Yeah, our meat program is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's a never ever program, and so it's no hormones or byproducts ever, and it's our filleted steaks.
And then you do specials every night. There's all sorts of different kinds of specials every night. So
that is correct.
And I usually try those before I'll try. Well, I try all my old standbys. I always have the same thing, and then a couple specials.
So now we've got the scallops are ready. We're going to go into the oven here. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to take some of the olive oil spinach that I like to make. It's a crispy spinach. Okay, and then we're going to take our scallops. We're going to lay them right there. Side. And we're going to take some of these cheese points. And this is a saffron beurre blanc. There you go. Sea scallops, wrapped with prosciutto.
We'll be right back with more Taste Buds.
At California Fresh Market and El Rancho Market, we're always thinking hyper-local, hyper-fresh. Here's this week's fresh idea.
Now we're here at our bakery at California Fresh Market with our baker, Lewis Evans, who's going to tell us a little bit about what he does back here.
We make a number of scratch-baked items here in the store. We do pies, quiches, muffins, cakes, and lots of bread.
Lots of bread, like we got the squaw, we got wheat, white, all sliced. We do dinner rolls, lots of stuff. Tell us about your newest item here, Lewis.
It's our sourdough. We actually started the sourdough culture here in the store. We gathered wild yeast that are here in Pismo Beach. We use that starter to make our sourdough. It's about a 48-hour process.
And I understand you have a piece of that first mother loaf goes into it every time, is that right?
Yep.
That's pretty exciting stuff. Right here at California Fresh Market.
Now that's fresh thinking. Come in and see what's fresh today at California Fresh Market in Pismo Beach and El Rancho Market in Solvang, your hyper-local, hyper-fresh grocery stores.
Yay! Hi, Robert.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I had a martini prepared for you, a dirty bird.
All right, just
Not
the way.
that it reflects on you, but cheers. Salute. I'm glad you're here. I have a table. Chef has already set me up, and he's back there preparing magnificent dishes for us. And
all right.
You're going to be impressed and surprised.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay. So we're going to take some of the mashed potatoes there. And we're going to take our short rib, place that right there. Oh, you guys get to try this today. Isn't that nice? Look at that. And that's how we serve. Short rib. We'll give it a nice tree. How's that? There you go. It's the only way to get a kid to eat a broccoli on a pizza is to put a tree on it. And bon appetit. Okay, so first we're going to start you off with the eggplant involtini, which is the thinly sliced eggplant filled with the fresh spinach, topped with a balsamic vinaigrette.
Is that a cream fresh?
And a goat cheese.
Oh, goat cheese. How do you get it liquid like that?
Oh, that's trade secrets.
Ah, okay.
And then we have the sea scallops that we prepared for you. And we also have...
And it's like on, what is it? It's
That's,
crispy spinach, correct?
Crispy, flash fried in olive oil.
Okay.
And then we have the butternut squash ravioli that we're going to serve for you. Here.
In front of me.
In front of you.
He's getting...
And then we have the beef short ribs here. The plate's a little warm.
He already told me he wasn't going to share any of that with me.
And we're missing a tuna carpaccio. So if we can get that out, it'd be great.
All right.
So you've got a little bit of everything here. This is more of a northern Italian cuisine,
okay.
southern. So you can almost look at a dish and say, okay, northern, southern. That's definitely Romano style involtini. And this is more of a California style, Italian flair. Put basil in anything, you can call it Italian. But we do have our
and
traditions.
the Parmesan crisp. Those you can't find anywhere else.
No.
And I love those.
And then we'll have the... and then we have the tuna carpaccio.
Okay. Perfect meal.
Perfect.
Right there.
Yes.
So this is the dish that I would just inhale on a regular basis. It's called tuna carpaccio. It's got smoked tuna on the bottom, the arugula. It's got a little balsamic. It's got the small caper berries, the big caper berries, a little bit of red onion. And it's perfect. I've tried to duplicate this at home and you can't. So what you do is you just, I'm forcing him to try it. Cut into a little bit of it so you get a little bit of everything, and then it's like paper thin on the bottom. So you scoop up a little bit like that.
Isn't
that amazing?
That's a religious experience. That's really good.
Everybody who's ever tried this says the same thing. It's under salads, but it's more of a hearty meal to me. All right, so chef's scallops. This is Rosa's version of surf and turf, which I think is better than most. So it's the Captain Frederico's dayboat scallops, wrapped in prosciutto. And then the pesto on the outside. I love this wilted spinach, this fried spinach. It's so good. Scallops done right are like, for lack of a better term, licking the bottom of the sea. It's like there's so much ocean there. And then there's the prosciutto, which is the salty, hammy kind of, it's just a perfect combination. Alrighty, so the braised short ribs, which you promised not to share with me, but it's my show, so you have to share. You know, I always go for the green beans first because I think if the accoutrements are good, then it's going to be even better. I don't even need a knife. I just did this with a fork. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow. Give me a second. I guess I'm speechless with this dish. It is.
Oh, there we go.
It's beyond, wow.
Speechless, just put more food in your mouth. There you go.
Yes, okay.
If you won't give me more adjectives, then just eat the thing.
Oh my gosh.
It is really good.
Does moaning and groaning count?
Yes, it is.
Oh my God.
It's so amazing. It's perfectly seasoned. All right, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to come to Rosa's in Pismo Beach. It's right at the entrance, right by the weird clam out there. You can't miss it. And I want you to try at least one or two of these dishes. I double dog dare you to all to try the tuna carpaccio because even those that don't like that kind of stuff will walk away convinced it's the greatest thing they ever put in their mouth. So when you try some or all of these dishes, I want you to go on the Facebook page and say what you thought about it.
Now for dessert, we brought you a little tiramisu.
Oh, and what does tiramisu mean?
Tiramisu is to pick me up. The reason why tiramisu means to pick me up, it has coffee in it. Italian coffee, which is espresso. So the caffeine will pick you up. And you definitely need to pick me up now. We also have the creme brulee. And there's 2 forks there for you.
And you make all of this here?
We do make both of these desserts here.
You gonna try some? Are you a dessert guy?
I'm definitely a dessert guy. I
You're
love the
dessert
tiramisu. I love the creme brulee.
Now we haven't talked about your soccer. You're a soccer guy.
Soccer.
Look at that face. Look at that.
Coaching.
So other than being a passionate chef, he's a soccer guy.
Soccer. Yeah. Coaching and cooking are my 2 things and are my 2 passions. Of course, my family, my wife, but cooking and coaching are my 2 passions in life. These are pretty basic, but they're, you know, you can't just throw a dessert out. You can't just throw a dish out. You really have to say, okay, is this a good mousse? I believe
that
it
is
is.
a
an excellent
Is this a
list.
good creme brulee? So we're not just putting items on the menu to put them on there. We're saying, is this the best we can make on a tiramisu?
We'll be right back with more Taste Buds.
Selling a business is a highly specialized process involving many disciplines obtained through years of training, education, and experience. Those who succeed earn the Certified Business Broker designation.
He did it with such grace and kindness and accomplished the task between both parties involved that it was like a work of art.
If you own your own business and are considering your options, contact us for a free consultation.
Next, I'm taking Chef Doug to my small treasure, Chipwrecked in Pismo Beach. So we're here with Chef Doug at Chipwrecked, and this is the first time you've been here, right?
I've never been here before. No.
But you've heard good things?
I've heard great things about this place.
You went back in your kitchen and your chefs were like...
Everybody knew this place, and they're like, God, they were excited I was coming. So.
Yeah, you're going to be delighted. This is, you know, most people when they start a new restaurant will go and try to do what's already known, but these guys did something that was unknown, but it's such a comfort food that it's perfect. And Sarah has one of the best palates of anybody I've met. She does some amazing things.
Yeah, I'm excited to try it.
So that's what I like about my small treasures, is bringing you to find something that you wouldn't normally find. And Chef Sarah has one of the most delicious palates that I've ever met. Oh, here she is. This is Sarah, and this is Larkin. This is a family-run business. Larkin works hard here, right, Larkin?
Yeah. She runs away.
Sarah, this is Doug.
Hi.
This is Sarah Paddock. So tell us about this. This looks like sushi.
It's not. We started with a couple of our appetizers that we do. I've got one more coming for you guys, but this is our buffalo chicken salad that we serve here as a sandwich, but when we take it to events, we do this little cucumber bite there.
Wow.
The second is our Santa Maria taco. It's a potato chip taco with tri-tip, our chipotle dip, and a little fresh cilantro.
I love
Some
this.
lime
Look
there.
at this.
This is beautiful.
It's a potato chip in a taco shell. I've been dying to try
Ooh,
these.
and Larkin's brought one more appetizer for you guys.
Ew.
Oh, look at this.
We call this the Mary Rose. So it's a lavender salt chip. It's got some fresh pear, goat cheese, and pomegranate seeds on it. Plus, it's, you know, potato chips are party food, chips and dip.
Yeah.
But then when all of a sudden you show up with chips and dip and it doesn't look like chips and dip, it's fun to watch people react to it.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
So this one's sweet. You want to start with the sweet one?
Yeah, let's do that.
In honor of Gary. Dessert
Yeah,
first.
Gary.
It's honey on there.
That's good.
That's really good.
I've never had a chip like this. I like that chip. Those flavors are good. That was.
You got a long way to go still.
Yeah.
Save room, because you got a long way to go.
I know.
All right, so now we're on to non-chippiness.
Non-chippy, but this is a salad on top of
It's
a
a,
chicken.
we serve it as a sandwich, as a chicken salad. It's a buffalo chicken salad. It's got a little bite to it, but not much.
Are we going to get this in our mouth?
It's messy. Just do it.
That was funny.
What do you think, Chef? Can I have it for lunch every day?
Yes.
I could too. I really like this.
Tacos.
So squeeze them. So it's the tri-tip, the chipotle, and a little bit of cilantro. You want lime?
Yeah, a little bit. I've never seen anything like this.
I hadn't either. I love this.
This is a new invention. It's difficult to do. That's really good. You know, do you notice something different? The flavor of the chips are different themselves.
Right.
Chip.
Yeah, this one is a lavender chip,
Yeah.
and this one's a pepper chip.
Wow. Great.
So this is the stuff that she serves in the restaurant, correct?
Yes. This is what it looks like when you eat in-house. So I got you, and save room, because dessert is coming, but
Holy
here's some
smokes.
bites of goodies. I'll go through these for you guys. Let's see. This here is our BLT. It's just got a little bit of our chipotle dip on it, so it's got a nice little spice to it with some avocado. We also served it with the Intrepid, which is a bacon and chocolate potato chip.
Bacon and chocolate.
Yeah.
Potato chip.
Absolutely. The far one, we call this our marubend. You're bound to be marooned here with us. So it's a Reuben, but again, everything we do, we kind of put our own little twist to it. So this one's a corned beef sandwich with sauerkraut, Swiss cheese, and our beer and cheddar spread on a marbled rye. And I've served that with a labelle. It's a truffle and Parmesan chip. And then finally...
She says that, so it's a truffle and Parmesan. Like, it's no big deal to have truffles on your potato chips.
It's sort of a norm around here, so it isn't anymore.
Yeah.
The final, this is probably the most unusual sandwich we make here. We call it our Port Baines. It's a fried plantain sandwich. We like to talk about it as being kind of comfort food you didn't know existed yet. And we paired it with our Conquistador, which is our spiciest of all the chips that we serve. So it's got we custom blend all of our seasonings here. So that's a chili salt that we make in-house with some fresh cilantro, jalapeno, cotija cheese, ready to go. Little capriccia in the back. It's just a Parmesan, basil, and lemon chip.
Just
an Italian chip.
A little bit, right?
There we go.
Exactly. Hence capriccia. It's named after an Italian ship.
Wow.
All of our chips are named after ships, and all of our entrees are named after ports around the world. So a little bit of play around here.
Very clever. All right, and tell us about these wonderful.
So we call our dips our tugboats because they little thing that pushes our chips along. So we brought a little sampling of them. We make them all fresh in-house as well. So let's see, from one side over, we've got our chipotle, our fresh ranch, the beer and cheddar, jalapeno poppers, kind of our spiciest, the French onion we make here. We caramelize onions ourselves, and it really is from scratch around here. And then finally a bacon and blue.
Wow.
And remember, there's dessert, so just a little
Holy
bite here and there.
smokes.
But we're going to bring you more.
That's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful as you know, and that's one of the challenges.
Right? You got to eat with your eyes.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Most smaller places don't understand that concept. Everything here is beautiful.
Yeah, well done.
Thanks. Now you got to taste it.
All right, Chef, where do we start?
I'm going to start with not the hot one. I'm going to finish with the hot one.
All right, you're going to start here?
Yeah.
All right, the Italian chips.
Savory.
Basil.
Chip. Right. There's lemon in the chip.
There is lemon in the chip.
There's a lemon. I thought they drizzled the lemon.
No, there's lemon in the chip.
Wow.
I think it's the brine that they do. And the oh my gosh, I could eat a bucket of these.
These are dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Let's try this one.
Okay.
Chocolate and bacon, are you kidding me?
Chocolate and bacon.
I know. These are like the favorite things in the whole wide world.
I told you, if I didn't like something, I would tell you.
I know.
So let's see what happens here.
Well, that's a happy place to go. You're thinking about it. This is how I like my desserts, more savory than sweet.
You know, she's nailing, it's balanced.
I know. It's good.
I mean, the bacon really brings the chip and the chocolate together.
Mm-hmm. It's not too much. It's just enough.
Now, what sandwich is this?
This is the BLT.
Oh, BLT.
With a little bit of avocado on it.
My wife and my daughter love BLTs. I have to bring them. Oh, avocado.
Mm-hmm.
Look how fresh that looks.
I know. Like I said, everything back there looks like the prettiest kitchen I've seen in a while. It's clean, new, crisp.
Wow, the BLT, isn't it?
Bacon is done perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like fatty bacon.
Lettuce is crisp.
Mm-hmm.
It's clean, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's fresh.
And the avocado gives a nice California blend to it. But then there's spicy chipotle sauce on it. You get the burn at the end.
Yeah.
This would be perfect for me because I like sandwiches with a little bit of burn at the end.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be right back with more Taste Buds.
At California Fresh Market and El Rancho Market, we're always thinking hyper-local, hyper-fresh. Here's this week's fresh idea.
I'm here with DJ Deutsch. He's our assistant manager here at California Fresh Market and our beer buyer. DJ, tell us how you became the beer buyer here.
Well, I have a huge passion for craft beer, and living on the Central Coast, there's just no place to go where you can get all of the craft beer that you're looking for. So for selfish purposes, I made my job to have all the beer here so that when I leave at the end of the day, I can have a great beer.
He's got a big following here. I know guys are coming here all the time, calling him. He's got an Instagram. DJ, how do they follow you on Instagram to know when the new releases are coming?
You just go to @California Fresh Market, check us out. Every day that we get new beer, we put that on there. If you're not on Instagram, get on. If you're not, just come on in because we have all those beers here.
All right, thanks for coming back at you.
Now that's fresh thinking. Come in and see what's fresh today at California Fresh Market in Pismo Beach and El Rancho Market in Solvang. Your hyper-local, hyper-fresh grocery stores.
What is this again now?
Fried plantains. And there's a cheese in there, and it's on a French roll. And it looks like basil? No, cilantro's in there. Oh, that's from the chips. I don't know. Let's see. Wow.
She knocked it out of the park with this one, didn't she?
I would have never ordered anything like this. And
I would
this
have
is
never
so
ordered
good.
this, but
I will. Oh my gosh.
I've never had anything like this.
I haven't either. Again, it's that spice, but not the knock you over spice, kind of like a deep, earthy, red hot. And then these are like comfort food. I can't.
So what's next?
I think they have dessert.
Okay.
Okay. You have room?
We can do this.
Okay. We can do
All
it.
right.
Oh, look
Oh
at
my
those.
goodness, look at that.
We've got a lot of things going on here.
My goodness.
In the restaurant, we serve something called the Squadron, and you get to choose any 3 chipwrecks you want. We also have the Fleet, which is 9 chipwrecks. But for your Squadron, we chose 3 of our dessert chips. So this one is called the Francisco. It's a Francisco de Orellana, technically. It's a cinnamon and sugar chip with real maple syrup on it.
Wow.
This one we call the Jolly Roger. That is the birthday cake of potato chips. And finally, the Doña Paz is a vanilla salted chip with caramel and chocolate all over it.
Holy. So do a lot of people order just dessert chips?
Oh yeah, once they have them.
I
They
bet.
order them a lot, for sure.
Right.
And Larkin brought her favorite.
Yay.
Ooh,
Those are beautiful. Larkin, tell us about these.
This is our lemon cardamom chip. I actually made it myself. And what it is it's a little lemon cardamom toss with a lemon curd whipped cream and a tossed in sugar berry.
And you made the chips and the topping? Wow. Do your parents work you hard?
If only.
Wow, I can't wait to try it. Thank you.
But I've never had a dessert chip, so I'm very excited to try this.
Where do you want to start?
I want to start with the cheesecake.
I do too. The whole concept of a cheesecake, I just love it. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
I have now had a dessert chip.
You have a good one too.
And I can honestly say I like it.
Me
Very
too.
Good. Okay. Now.
All right. So the ones that Larkin made, I love that this is a family
Yeah, me too.
unit. I love that they're all back there pitching in, spending all of their time here. You can tell there's a lot of love in this food. Wow. That was about perfect.
Great balanced flavor, isn't it?
And I like the little sunshine. All right, so vanilla beans, chocolate.
Okay.
Okay.
Look at that, Chef. Look at that. I've never seen a chip like that.
Beautiful.
I'm so excited.
Wow.
I can definitely taste the vanilla.
Yeah, that is what's so impressive, is that each of the flavors, no matter how subtle they were, come through.
And who would have thought, right here
everyone.
in Pismo, Chipwrecked.
I know.
I've really enjoyed this whole experience.
Me too. I'm glad I got you out of your kitchen.
Yeah, and I'm definitely coming back. I'm going to bring my family in. But I wouldn't have guessed that there was something like this down here downtown. But you did a great job. You nailed it. Really good. Really good job. Good for you.
Well, thank you so much for having us here.
Thanks for coming in.
I've been a fan for a long time, and I'm glad that we've got Chef Doug on with us. So.
Another fan.
Another
Definitely.
fan, yeah. So our treasure, our small treasure, is Chipwrecked in downtown Pismo Beach. I invite you to all come down and try out this delicious, wonderful, outstanding food. Thank you for joining us. That was delicious. Please make sure you complete the social media challenge and give me your feedback. Join us next time and see where my palate will lead you. And remember, eat well and live well.
Whip it. Shake it, and then you whip it. See? Whip it. The more you shake it, the thicker it gets.
I know, I've got it down there. I know. No!
Jerry, clean up aisle 1.